Hey guys, Eastern Shore native here. Today I am in Elkmont in Tennessee up by Cades Cove. I'm going to give you just a quick walk through here. As you can see here right in front of the video as I start, I have the Appalachian Clubhouse. They do have a little information board here. Walk over to it. I'm starting on the far end. We just did a quick walk through. So my first time here. I really don't know much about it or have much information or anything. There's sun on this. I don't know if you can see this information board or not. The Appalachian Clubhouse. I read it just briefly a while ago. It says like in 1910, 50 acres were deeded to a group of civil and business leaders who wanted to establish a sportsman's club. Over time, the club became more social, and its members included many of the Knoxville's commercial and civic elite. The Appalachian Clubhouse doubled as a hotel for members and their guests, serving as a social hub that tied Daisytown, Millionaires Row, and Society Hill together. In fact, many former residents referred to the entire area as Club Town. If you can see that with the sun on it, that's the picture of the original clubhouse. It says it burnt down, and the structure, which I just took a video of, was built in 1934. You can see down the side here. We'll walk around the other side. It's got a little porch, deck type structure on it. Let's see what we got. We're walking down here. If you've never been here, you'll be learning as I am. So if I give you some misinformation, I have not did any homework on this. I wasn't planning on doing a video. So you're gonna see it just as I'm saying it. Some wooden steps here as we go up here on this little deck, this overlook. Now, a picture of the Appalachian Clubhouse. Some of the same similar information, not quite the same. I'm not going to read all that to you. You can see it must have been, it says quite the social place. It says it hosted an annual gathering on the 4th of July and Labor Day. Wow. Who would have guessed it way back here in the middle of nowhere? This part don't have access to, but you can see screened in there. We'll just give you a little glimpse here today as I walk through. We have been through some of the cabins, but we're not going to go through many more. It's a little warm today. Idea just struck me to take a video as I was coming back through. This building on the right here, this little building here with the gray and brown, that's a modern restroom. It is open, so just know that if you get up here, there is a modern restroom on the end. I was wondering that as we came back. As I say, this is the first time we've been here. I think you park on the far end, and then you have to come down drive down this actual road to get out. You can see a lot of the cabins as they were built. They're kind of a hodgepodge of materials and things. And as we walked in them, some of them are much larger than others, and there's some real small ones. I'll just take a quick shot of them. Like this one's a little bit larger. There was some of them that were real small. It was kind of surprising. Well, here's a very small one here. You can see it back there. There's some other small ones too as we work our way out. behind these stone hedgerows. You can see on top of this one, the chimney, they put a, looks like a piece of sheet metal or something over top of it to keep the debris and the rain out, to putting the fire out, I suppose. Because it certainly won't keep birds out. Let's see here. We have one of the rangers here, sitting here. Green color one there, mid-size. Well, here's the, on this side, here's what I was talking about. There's two smaller ones here. Let me get at an angle here so you can see them. Two smaller ones, they kind of set back. We walked in there. They're one room, the one in the front, and the one in the back, I think it had a little side room. But I hope everybody gets along in the family who's staying there, because it's close quarters. You can see this area that I'm actually in is called Daisytown, as I was talking a while ago. This one here is sharing some information on this one cabin. There. You can see on top of the chimney there, they did the same thing there. It looked like some kind of sheet metal or something, or a piece of tin they bent from the rain and snow coming down inside, I guess, putting the fire out back in the day. Just a little row of houses here. I don't know how many's here. 10, 12. I didn't really count them. 15. As I say, I've never been here before. Didn't do any homework on this. It's just kind of last minute thing. You see the chimneys there. We went in, and everyone we went in had some old style electric in it. Looks like old fuses. Panels were in there, like 2 fuses. It was very small. One of the more fancy ones looked like it had a spot for a washing machine. I guess one of the last ones that was lived in, maybe. Let's see here. This would be the last one on my video, but it's actually the first one in line. We're working from in reverse here. Watch myself here. One of the pink Jeep tours coming through. They had some people there. I step out of the way here. They come through. Yeah, this would be the first one you come to. I actually walk up in here. Excuse me. You can see the fireplace in here. See, this is a little bit larger one. You can see at the window here where we just come from. Little room back here. As you can see, they have this closed off. There was actually a toilet in here. It had indoor plumbing. Now where it went, I couldn't tell you. But they had indoor plumbing here. It's kind of a dark area back here. I'm assuming maybe this was the sleeping area in the summertime. They would open these windows. With all these windows open. And would sleep out here on this porch. We're going to go out the other door. You can see the parking area is right here. This is on the far end of the parking. Go down here, you can see some people hiking the trail behind it. You have to watch tree roots here. You better wear some good shoes. I wouldn't suggest flip-flops or anything like that. If the tree roots and things. Here, I'll give you, this is where you would begin and just work your way down. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.